Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and today we got two new kits for The Sims 4. Obviously, one of them is a collaboration with ebonix. That is the Create a Sim kit this time around, which is Urban Homage. And then the second kit is a build mode kit, which is Party Essentials, aka the one that I'm not super excited for. But before we get into it, I do want to go over a little blog post that The Sims posted yesterday, which was basically an interview about the creation process of this Create a Sim kit with ebonix. They asked, can you tell us about the ideation process when they were coming up with this collaboration? And Danny says, I'm a person who has millions of ideas. She actually pitched 3 different themes and then they landed on the Urban Homage, which is homage to 80s, 90s and noughties. And then basically how different generations remix that and draw inspiration from those eras to make their own iconic looks fit. I've always said this about kits. Yes, I'm not the biggest fan of them, but I do think obviously because they are smaller and also they are quite niche and they also are released at a very frequent rate, they can kind of keep on trends a little bit better than like bigger packs can. I also love the personalization of the shorts having the birthdays of my mum, dad, best friend, goddaughter, and my own. Do you have any of these items in your own closet? I'm a self-proclaimed co-ord queen, so I have a lot of the co-ords myself, as well as the head wrap, septum piercing, and bamboo hoops. My girl Penny Pizzazz is about to go to town in San Myshuno. I didn't even read and Dirk Dreamer. No, that is weird. Danny, what the hell? Why have we like mind melded? Literally, if I go to my game right now, I promise you, before I even read this, before I even scrolled, I was like, let me get my Sims ready. I feckin' chose Penny Pizzazz and Dirk Dreamer. Stop it. That's weird. I see every kind of story being created using pieces from the kit. Fashion designers, stylists. Oh, fashion designers. Can't we have them officially? I know stylists are like pretty much like fashion designers, but I miss them. Activists, celebrities, music groups. Nah, is ebonix giving hints? What does Danny know? Sports events and just everyday existing in looks that resonate with the Sims personalities. It goes without saying that collaborating with creators is exceptionally important. It's inspiring their communities, supporting their journey, uplifting their voices, and helping to craft the game around the community, who are the change makers and game changers that make the game what it is today. This just makes me so happy for Danny. Danny has been making SimCC since like 2015. The very first item that she created when it came to custom content in the game was a dashiki, and now there is a dashiki officially within the game in this kit. It's a full circle moment. She's getting the recognition that she so very much deserves, and I'm so feckin' happy that they chose to collaborate with ebonix. But let's get into this kit. So first off, we have this head wrap. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we've had a head wrap. Obviously, we did get the bonnet and we also got the do-rag. I don't think we've had a head wrap since Sims 4 City Living. Obviously, there are some patterns and then there are also some plain colors as well. I actually want to see. This is just an accessory. It's not like a hair, but I actually know that sometimes they did their homework. The hair changes underneath it. I'm fairly sure when it came to the ones that we have in San Myshuno, the hair actually just stays black. This time around, it actually works like an accessory. Thank goodness for that. Gonna take that off just for a second so that we can check out the stacked earrings. So like Danny said, when it came to accessories, there are the bamboo hoops, but then it also has like a triple stacked earrings situation. So there is also a love heart and then just a little like ball stud on top of that. Absolutely freaking love this. I want more stacked earrings. These are simple but also incredible. Then we have the double piercing with the septum. I absolutely freaking love this. If you have like eco lifestyle and you have the stuff that nose piercings came with, you can't actually do this within the game. You can have a double piercing just by stacking like 2 of the nose rings. However, you can't then add a septum onto that. I really love the colors that this comes in. It very much much is giving custom content, which I kind of knew it would with them working with Ebonix. I've downloaded a lot of like Y2K CC sets, and it kind of has the same like color swatches as those. And then obviously you do have like your more neutrals, like your golds and your silvers, and also like plain black. This is just a like triple stacked necklace. Then this is actually one of the tops. This is not a full body outfit. I have to say I did drop a little bit of slander on this, but I actually didn't know it was gonna be like a little bodysuit, like off the shoulder type of thing. Absolutely love the colorful patterns. It's giving Mr. Motivator in his lycra, but this is so cute. Honestly, on a little summer's day, you can actually throw bottoms over this, so I'll show you right here. Unfortunately, a couple of the things that came with this kit, it does overlap when it comes to the shorts, like these ones as well. I don't mind that so much because it's like just a cool pattern underneath. The skirt, I mean, I'm kind of glad it sits where it sits, so not too off-put by that. I will say, if you just have like the default knickers on, then you can actually like see the lines, because obviously this is so like skin tight. But fun fact, if you remove the filter and then go to the underwear section of Create a Sim, any one that you kind of put on, you can see the different outline. But if you actually go for like the thong variant, it actually removes like any outline whatsoever. So if you just want to wear this as like a full one piece and you don't want anything like covering your Sims, then just put on a different pair of underwear. Then we have the graffiti tee. Not sure how I feel about the fit of this one. Like, just where it sits, I'm not like a massive fan of like the way that it flares out. Then we have kind of this like hockey, football jersey, whichever one you want to call it. This is definitely going to be good for me when it comes to sleepwear. I know that I always say I'm kind of over the athleisure, which I am, but this is kind of like on the way more sporty side of things. I think this is super cute to use as like a little sleepwear or just like a cute going out outfit. Again, with the jeans that come in this kit, I think it kind of just looks like a little like thrown together like, oh yeah, I'm just like nipping out into the city. You can definitely see like the London vibes that I know Danny has brought into this. This is a co-ord set. Holy crap, this is incredible. Let me see the colors on this bad boy. The color options are sick. I kind of love how bright it is. I feel like so many things recently have had like a more earthy, like neutral tone to them, and I know that a lot of people are like, we don't need any more bright colors in the Sims 4, but this still has like the neutrals. Like you have black, you have brown, you have white, which, oh my goodness, Danny, I could literally kiss you for giving us a brown swatch. This looks so good. This little like graffiti rolled up vest top, I kind of love the detailing on this. It looks like it's kind of like twisted and then tucked up. Again, it has the same kind of graffiti swatches, but then you also do get a couple of plain swatches. I kind of wish there were a few more colors on that, just because I feel, oh, I love the little love heart one though. I literally own this top. Okay, the two-tone is a little bit sexy, and then you have like the block colors. I'm gonna get so much use out of this kit. Oh my word. Like I knew I was gonna like it, but I didn't know that I would like love it this much. I have so much custom content that looks like this. The texture looks good on the little frill. The colors look good. This is stunning. Are you kidding me? The attention to detail on this is like perfection. This is done to such a high standard, can I just say? Then we have this, which is kind of like a track jacket, but I personally see it as more of like a silk bomber material. Fun fact, one time at Sims Camp, No, one time at the Simmers meetup, Devin Bumpkin was wearing a Topshop satin silk bomber jacket that was like exactly this color. And I was like, oh my God, Aiden, I am obsessed. Where is that from? And then the next day I went and bought it. Again, it's kind of more on the like fashion side of athleisure. I know I sound like a hypocrite because I'm saying I really like it. This is the dashiki. I'm really glad that there's a feminine version of this as well. I thought it was just gonna be masculine, but that is not the case. The dashiki is a colorful garment that covers the top half of the body, worn mostly in West Africa. It has formal and informal versions and varies from simple draped clothing to fully tailored suits. Be still, my fanny flutters. Literally, look at this butterfly. She's stunning. I'm never gonna use anything but her. I definitely think on this one, I kind of prefer the like two-tone. It kind of looks like holographic, but it's not. Would have loved it if it were holographic. It's kind of got like a tie-dye, which definitely makes it feel like extremely 90s. I will say, I know I've already heard this feedback. People are saying that they are over the crop tops. That has been a criticism of The Sims 4 for a very long time. I used to kind of say it, but I actually use crop tops an awful lot. I think we have a lot of really nice high-waisted like fitting stuff, but I definitely understand that criticism and I fully get it. Like, not everyone wants crop tops all of the times. This kit is very heavy on the crop tops. Also, this one I'm assuming works with these jeans like really well. Ooh, actually no, unfortunately not. I thought that was gonna be kind of the same denim. I mean, it works like quite well with the white denim. This is a really heavy denim as well. You can see with like the lines, like the slanted line effects. Then you have the kind of tracksuit bottoms which match this jacket. The color swatches all pretty much like line up with each other. Like if we put the orange on and then we got the orange down here, they work very, very well together. Danny definitely gave a little head nod to the coords, so I'm assuming really wanted to make those work and like go hand in hand. These are the basketball shorts which have the numbers on. Oh, these are like a netting material, so these are switching it up. You have a little Brychester and also the Foxbury logo on there. I can definitely see Sims in San Myshuno rocking these for sure. May have to go into Darling, give them a little bit of an outfit change. It's giving Troy Bolton. And yeah, the colors aren't like super cohesive with like everything, but there are like the same kind of colors on everything, if that makes sense. Is this a fully matching? I will say I don't really like, I think it's obviously her waist, but I don't really like how this matches. I know this isn't really meant to be like kind of a basketball jersey, but it just looks a little bit odd with the shorts. I don't know if that's just me who thinks it. We have these kind of pleather laced up, giving a little bit of a realm of magic there. I love these. I think these are so sick. And then we do have just a little denim skirt, which doesn't look too different. I'm gonna say the length is a little bit shorter than I feel we usually get like officially within the game, which isn't a bad thing at all. Like, I'm glad that they're kind of mixing it up, but it's not super different from like a lot of the denim skirts I feel that we already have. And then one of my favorite assets, holy smokes, the flame boots. Stop it, they look so sick. And then there are also a couple of like plain swatches without the flames. Unfortunately, just the black and the white. No brown variant. Damn, that's the biggest disappointment probably. I wish that these went with like every single fit. We do also have some accessories. We have loads of different like stacked rings. Again, they kind of come in all the different colors that the rest of the jewelry comes in. And then this stack exists on both hands. And then we also got some new nails as well, which let me zoom in on the nails. And then you can also see the rings. Kind of a little like French tip. Loads loads of glitter on these. I'm also not noticing any glitches when it comes to the nails. No full body for the feminine Sims. Moving on to the masculine Sims, because I need to speed this up. They get all the same accessories as the feminine Sims. We have this like denim utility vest. I did say this did remind me a little bit. It's a little bit too close to For Rent. I feel like we got a fair bit of like utility vests actually in For Rent, but again, this kind of leans more into like the streetwear kind of stuff. Also like vintage as well, obviously like very heavily 90s inspired. I love this t-shirt. Oh my god, could we not have just got this t-shirt as well without the vest? Like, give us more masculine basic stuff. This t-shirt is exactly what I'm talking about when I say masculine basic stuff. They have the same graffiti t-shirt. I definitely prefer how this one fits for sure. Wish the feminine one kind of fit in the same way as this. Again, I wish we just got like a plain swatch. This shirt is perfect. They also get the jersey. I think I prefer how this fits on masculine as well. It doesn't like flare out as much. They have the dashiki, so pretty much 3 of the same things that the feminine Sims get. Obviously, another utility vest. This one's kind of like more of a silk material and a jumper underneath. Wish we had just got this jumper by itself as well. Sims team, come on! You're just teasing us with what you could actually do with basic men's fashion, and yet we don't get it. And then we got this jacket, which I thought was denim, but it's actually, I can't tell if it's leather or if it just has kind of like a sheen to it. I actually love the way this looks. I thought this was gonna be too similar to like denim jackets that we had in previous kits. The Parisian one, which I use all the time, but this is a jacket that you can definitely dress up, dress down. Super usable. I really love the way that that looks. For the bottoms, we got the same shorts, and then we did get these. Okay, when I saw these, it kind of reminded me of like the ripped denim jeans that we got in Eco Lifestyle. Obviously, the patterns are a little bit different. I'm not a huge fan of these, I have to say. I definitely love this swatch. That's probably the one I'll get the most use out of personally. I don't know, I just don't particularly like distressed denim. I think it's because I walked around most of my teenage years with massive gaping holes in my legs, and every time I put on the jeans, my foot would like rip through, and then my toes would get caught on these little threads, and it was awful. But enough about my jeans trauma. And then we have again these kind of like shiny chino-y trousers, khaki. I don't know what you would call these. I don't know what material they are meant to be. Danny, again, giving the neutral swatches. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. Does this match with... Ooh. Yes. Okay, so it is cohesive between the two of them. And then they do actually get a full body, the masculine Sims, which are these overalls. They're dungarees. They're like a mismatched denim dungarees with a hoodie. This hood is not hoodieing enough. I kind of wish it like went over the straps and was also like a lot thicker in a sense. Like that hoodie looks so comfy, and then the hood looks so naff. I think the last dungarees that we got was in maybe Eco Lifestyle. I think this looks really sick. I love the colors on them. Accessories, they got the same rings and the same nails, and Dirk actually has the dogs out because the masculine Sims didn't unfortunately get any shoes, which I kind of wish we got like a pair of trainers or something. Love. Thank you, Danielle, and also the Sims team for giving me what is probably my second favorite kit. I feel like it was close to knocking off Instant Arrivals. I know not Create Sim kits are for everyone. This is for me. You know what? Kind of wish they got the same jeans as the feminine. Let me actually see how they look. They look so good. Why didn't they also get these? I would say I would have liked to seen a couple of more like blue denim swatches on these, but that's just because I have a lot of love for blue denim, especially light wash. This is a little bit too bright. I would have liked a more muted blue. Party essential wise, let's get into it. You can throw coming out parties. Woohoo! We have sexuality, we have pronouns, and now we have even more gay decorations. questions, as if my wedding stories wasn't gay enough. Obviously, a lot of this stuff has a bunch of different swatches. I just happened to choose the gay ones. There are pretty pastels. There are just some like more block colors if you want. If you want to have a gothic party, you can. There are black swatches of most of the things. I will say the balloons, annoyingly, I am going to get a fair bit of use out of, because the balloons that we have in this game are atrocious. We have just these sad base game balloons that just look like they're weak, limp, lifeless. They come in kind of all the same swatches. These are good for like little Easter parties, for baby showers. There are a ton of different ways that you can use these. I kind of wish that we had a couple of swatches without the fairy lights, just because I personally think the fairy lights look a little bit shite. They don't look the best. They're very, very, very blurred, and they just, yeah, like from far away they have an effect of a fairy light. If you get any closer on that, which is annoying, because like for birthday parties I feel like a lot of simmers take screenshots and stuff. Then you also have these floor balloons as well. Not good if you're a person like me who's personally scared of balloons. You have some streamers. These lights came with it, which come in gold, silver, and then like a bronzy color. There is actually a cake stand, which this is the first time we're ever getting a cake stand in The Sims 4, so excited to test that out. You have just like this very plain dining table. Honestly, this is quite nice. I think even not for parties, there's a ton of streamers. I don't mean streamer as in like game streamers. I just mean like actual like birthday streamers. So there's these ones. You can create backdrops with these. Again, if you want to throw like a Galentine's maybe, then you can. I don't really feel like I'm going to use these all that often. We have these like LED lights. Unfortunately, these just look like they come in blue, but I'm assuming if you actually head into live mode and then click on them, you can set the color and intensity. So for this light, you can literally shift it to like a lot of the colors that we have within the game, and you can like change the dimmer effect on it. It doesn't look great if you dim it like all the way, but it means that you can get some cool little like bisexual lighting if you want to. Oh my god, Taylor Swift, the mirror ball herself. Excited to get into live mode and check how that actually works and what it looks like actually within the game. Couple of different swatches on it. Stick out, actually. Okay, I thought these decals were just going to be stuck onto the wall. That makes them a little bit different. They are massive, so most of the time I feel like you're probably going to want to size them down. Kind of love this like hippie. Sizing down doesn't work. Sizing down only sizes down like things behind it, which is super unfortunate. I would use these so much more in like even bedrooms and stuff if they were sized down. Oh, you have an alien abduction one. That's kind of sick. You have the flamingos, this like stop sign, and then a little freezer bunny DJing backdrop. It kind of looks like a tile. It's quite cute for selfies. I mean, not too bad. Feel like we don't really have a lot of this stuff. Would have loved if they had just given us a green screen version. We have this atrocious like banner thing. I don't even know why they included this. When are you ever going to use that? These LED strips, which I feel like we got something like this in high school years, and now we have it a second time over. Some of them do have a little ombre effect though. This is different from the fiber optic ones because you just choose the color in here. It honestly doesn't look super great, I have to say. I will turn off like the main lighting. I just think it looks a bit unnatural, and also I'm on short wall height right now and it doesn't go to the top of the wall. Obviously, if you put move objects on, you can like line it up, but is it not annoying to have to do that every single time? You got this little like floor lamp. Again, like I said, I'm going to turn off all the main lights so you can kind of see the effect of these. This little like floor lamp. You do have an LED backlit TV, which is kind of sick. There is also a plain version. I really wish that this weren't a curved TV. I hate like curved monitors and TVs. You can actually see like the light strip on the back. It's giving Philips Hue, this like wall speaker. We also got probably what I'm gonna get the most use out of this entire kit, actually small object, which is so nice. But we have the record player. Obviously you got all your vinyl down here, you got the amp, you got the speaker, and you got the turntable with a cheeky little record on top. I kind of wish there were more colors on the actual turntable, just because it obviously like limits it a little bit when it comes to the color swatches. Different types of confetti. You do stars around my scars, lover, there's glitter on the floor after the party. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've plopped down that I now cannot remember. Oh yes, this little sign that's out here to be like, hey, there's a party happening. Can go a little bit more classy. Also could maybe be used for like a wedding or something like that, and like a kid's birthday party. So they have thought about a couple of the swatches. We have the smoke machine. We'll hop into gameplay and see how that works. We got these like little party snacks with like the plates and stuff. Sorry if you are allergic to nuts. We have this drinks dispenser, which absolutely is not going to work, but it's there if you want it as a decoration. And then also finally this bar that comes in a couple of different swatches. You have the plain ones, and then you have this more like mid-century. I don't know if this is mid-century, but that's what I'm gonna call it. Remember the days where we used to complain that we had too many bars in the game? They listened to us. We haven't had one in a fair while. Fairly sure that's everything. Let's hop into live mode. And actually, oh yeah, there's a dance floor as well, which kind of works like the aisle from My Wedding Stories. It's called like the invisible dance floor, but it just works the same way as every other dance floor. We are going to, ooh, this is actually a light as well. Okay, this light we will do purple. Is this a light? I thought this was a smoke. The disco ball does actually turn. You can again choose like the color and intensity. So if you actually go for the silver, you can definitely switch it up. There is smoke on the floor. This is pretty cool, honestly. It just has this like little effect. I thought that the confetti was going to be linked to that. I thought it was going to work like the same way as the roller rink, you know, where you can like change effects and stuff. I don't know what's going on with this smoke detector. Like, I don't know why you can't turn off like the actual smoke effect. If I put that in our inventory, is it gonna stop the smoke? Yes. So the smoke's just like always on, because it could have worked, you know, like the little gravestones that have the fog kind of element to them in Spooky Day. It actually does have a pretty wide like place that it goes. If you place it near a wall though, it is going to go outside, so hope that doesn't bother you. I really don't like the way that those LEDs look. It just looks so unnatural. I actually think the ones that came with High School Years are so much better than that. I do like how the TV looks though. That's kind of cool. Kind of wish it pulsated a little bit, but I could imagine that would be like annoying for some people, so I kind of get it. But yeah, they don't offer too much light. This one is obviously like uplit onto the wall. This one you can't really tell that a light is on like at all. Oh, we haven't turned it on. That would be why. Oh, she's fancy with it. Okay, so you kind of want this going probably near your little dance floor. This is what creates those little squares. This is what we saw actually in the like screenshot promos. So it's kind of these three things accumulating together that give you most of the effects. I mean, I kind of wish that these effects were on the mirror ball too. Don't know if that's just me. It does feel like a couple of odd decisions were made. We're actually gonna have Penny come and try and make a cake, just because I want to see how it actually looks on the little cake stand and whether we can actually use it. This is not usable. I did think it was just gonna be for decoration. Obviously the bar is usable, so I'm gonna have him make his favorite drink. There are a couple of different effects that this light can have. I kind of wish that you didn't have to have a dance floor as well if you just had a disco disco ball. Like, I wish you could kind of just click on the disco ball and choose to dance just to like free it up a little bit. I would have thought that would be quite cute. This is currently on. The record is actually spinning. Let's actually change the station. We'll do Carnival Beats because I want to see if the record changes. Ooh, so it's not like the other record players in the game. The vinyl doesn't actually shift, which I mean kind of makes sense because it's the same cover. Oh, you didn't just put it onto the cake thing? That's okay. We will add birthday candles. Must be in the center of a table or a counter. This is what I was thinking was going to happen. That is very much in the center of a table. Let's try it instead in the center of a counter. It's definitely on the center. Yeah, cool. Doesn't work. Sick. So you can place a cake on here, but it's only to be used for decoration. You can take a piece off it and you can like call to meal and stuff, but you can't actually add birthday candles. Right. Let's take it off there. Add birthday candles. Let's do this the long way round. You also can't drag this, which is annoying. Kind of wish it was a live draggable situation. Let's put it back on the center of the table with the candles already on. Candles are still lit. You can't take a piece, you can't blow out candles. Why? Why have we made this? Is this counting as a side table? It said it was a dining table, so I highly doubt it. Can you put chairs under it? Yes, it's a dining table. Great. So the cake stand doesn't work. That is ridiculous. Hoping that they find some way to fix that. You can celebrate. I don't know what the heck celebrate does because I've never really just had that as my only option. It's literally just okay, that is worthless. That cake stand really had one job. I absolutely knew that the Creator Sim Urban Homage kit was going to be my favorite. I stand by that. The decorations, honestly, if you do feel as if parties are lacking and you've like wanted balloons for a while, obviously you're probably going to find some like use out of this. I do quite like how you can use it for different occasions. It doesn't just feel like it's like only for birthday parties. It's like a nice addition to my wedding story. A nice addition to growing together with like the baby showers. I definitely would have had a warmer welcome to the party kit if birthdays and like parties from base game had actually had an update to be much better events, but at this point they just feel very, very stale and no amount of decorations is gonna actually change how I feel about them. Also, that cake stand, I hope that that's just an overlook and that they can actually figure out a way to code that to work, because I don't know why they've given us that object if it has no gameplay factor whatsoever. Definitely let me know how you feel about both of these in the comments down below. Sorry that this video was so long. I appreciate you all, and I will speak to you all in my next one. Bye now.